Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. Today, I'm going to talk about why I am a frugal person. Now, you should know that I was frugal before frugal was cool. That's just been my lifestyle. And it's not because of any specific reason, it's just the way I am. But I sat down and I thought about, why do I continue to do that? I don't have to be frugal, but I choose to be that way. And why do I do that? Because most people I know don't do that on purpose. Well, one of the reasons is because I don't make a lot of money. So being frugal sometimes is not an option. You just have to learn how to be frugal to get along. And as I said just a second ago, it's just my habit. It's just the way I've been. I really don't know how to not be frugal. I've always been a saver and not a spender. And again, it goes all the way back to when I was a kid. I would work all summer. When I was in school, I'd work all summer, put the money in the bank every payday, and then each weekend during the winter, I would go to the bank and take out $20 or whatever it was to get by for the weekend, and I kept everything else in the bank. Now, the next reason that I continue to be frugal is because I'm a single person. I don't socialize a lot. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. So the money that I make is only for what I choose to do with it. And like I said, my way is to be frugal. Now, when you live frugally, which means below your means, whatever your means are, you might have money left over. And if you do, I use that money to invest. So being frugal does have benefits, and investing is one of them. Another reason is because I have simple tastes. You know, I when it comes to a few things, I do have champagne taste on a hamburger budget. But on most things, I'm fine. I have very simple taste. Another reason is I hate to spend money. I know that doesn't sound right. I know we get, an endorphin rush when we spend money or make a purchase. I really don't. And I'll tell you a quick story. When I got married the first time, my wife and I were at the bookstore in the mall. I know that sounds antiquated, but they did used to have bookstores. And when I was in there, I was looking, because I love to read, and there was a book there. And as we were walking out the store, she said, I was telling her how much I liked it, and she said, well, you can get it if you want. And I looked at her and I said, really? And she said, yeah. So I went back and got the book. The point is, it wasn't my nature to just spend money on something that I wanted. Another reason I'm frugal is because it provides content for my videos. You know, right now we are in the middle of an ongoing series on the ultimate guide to being frugal. And we've done 3 or 4, and I got enough material for 3 or 4 more. But we're going to keep going because it is going to be the ultimate guide. Now, on this channel, we play a game every year, as you may well know if you've been following me. So, one of the games is, how much money can I save? Well, in order to save money, you have to learn to be frugal. And as I alluded to a second ago, another game that we play is, how many ways can I be frugal? So we've done videos over the years about different frugal tips, frugality around the house, being frugal period, and like I said, we're in the middle of an ongoing series, The Ultimate Guide to Being Frugal. I said earlier that one of the benefits of being frugal is that you get to invest. One of the things that I do is I invest in real estate. Now, for the last few years, I had been in the stock market and the money market account. Right now, I'm just into savings and real estate. And this year, we bought a couple of pieces of real estate, and I'm probably done for a while. But the reason I had the money to invest in the real estate is because I live frugally. If I had lived at or above my means, of course, there would be no cash. Another reason I am frugal is because I am 63 years old. I'm going to retire in about 3 years. I'm going to need income to retire on. The money that I am saving from being frugal, I'm investing in real estate, which should provide some income when I do retire. Another reason I'm frugal is because on the side, our ministry teaches people about financing one-on-one. And I can't teach it if I don't do it. Unlike a lot of people who try to teach things that they have never done. I don't do that. If I teach it, I've done it, and I promise that it will work. Another reason that you might want to be frugal is so you can go do things. For every dollar you save, you could take that dollar and instead of investing, you could go have experiences. You could travel. You could buy things. You could buy a car. There's a lot of things you can do if you have the ability to be frugal and save the money. Another reason that I'm frugal is so that I can have something to leave to my kids. As I said, I'm 63. I've got 3 kids, and I hope to leave them all something. My goal right now is to leave my son the real estate, my daughter the cash, and because she cares nothing about investing and he's about building wealth. So that sounds fair, as long as it's pretty much evenly the same. Another reason that I am frugal, and this is going to sound a certain way, and I don't mean it to be, but it feels selfish for me to indulge in self-gratification. You know what I mean? I feel like if I go to the bookstore and I want a book and I just buy the book, to me that feels selfish. I don't know why, but it does. And every time I do that, I feel that way, and I hate that feeling. So I will forego the book, I'll take the cash, I'll put it in savings, and then I'll go buy real estate. And buying real estate, because I know that it has many benefits down the road, is more important than a book that I'm going to read one time and be done with. Yeah, I know. I have psychological problems. Another benefit of why I am frugal is it keeps me humble. I can't tell you how many people I have seen on YouTube and in person that start out, pardon me, and this is not just about money. Politicians are the same way. They appear to start out humble, and as they grow and as they get more either money or power, they become more about themselves. It's more about the money. It's more about the power than it is about living frugally. And living frugal keeps you humble. You don't have money to go blow on cars and food and wine and women. You don't have that kind of money because you are saving and investing. That to me is more important. Now this one's going to sound different. But one of the reasons I'm frugal is because I spent 3 years living in Taiwan. And we lived among the locals. We did not live on base. And I have to tell you that those people, they're poor. Those people are poor. The houses, the people that were lucky enough to have houses, we would go in and the floor would be dirt. Dirt floors. Where the windows should be, there was no windows. There was a hole for a window, but no window. Where the door should go, there was no door, but a curtain. They were poor. And I remember those days. So when I live in my little apartment, and I have one couch and no chair, and I live in I consider myself rich. By the world's standards, I am extremely wealthy. 97%, and I got that statistic from a show that I had watched earlier. 97% of the whole world is more poor than I am. And by U.S. standards, I'm below poverty. But compared to the rest of the world, I'm richer than 97% of the people. That'll keep you humble. That'll make you think every single day about every dollar that you spend. Now I want to end this video by giving the number one reason why I am frugal. And I started the video by saying this because it's my lifestyle. I don't know how to do anything else. If somebody gave me, and I've thought about this a lot, if somebody gave me $1 million, I would do exactly what I'm doing today. Now I might retire early, but I would take that money and put it in the bank and I would invest it. Because that's who I am. Like I said, I was frugal before frugal was cool. Well, I did this video because I think that I see a lot of videos online about being frugal, the frugal tips to do and all of that, but nobody comes out and says why I live frugally. And I wanted to do that. I want everybody to know that there are many reasons to be frugal. It's not just about the money. It's about lifestyle. It's about control. It's about fun. It's about freedom. It's about a lot of things. Being frugal does not mean being cheap. That's not what it means. It means getting the best value for what you do and to do and indulge as little as possible. Live a minimal, frugal life. Take the cash that you save by living that way and invest. If you just do those 2 or 3 things, you will not be able to help but become wealthy over your lifetime. Well, that's all I wanted to talk about. You guys have a great day, a great week, and happy frugal investing.